Iraqi troops today begin the second month of their mission to retake the city of Mosul from ISIS. Government special forces met heavy resistance from ISIS fighters in eastern Mosul yesterday as the battle in some cases moves from house to house. Thousands of Iraqis have been forced from their homes just before the onset of winter. Aid organizations are providing food and supplies as best they can under the circumstances. NBC's Lucy Kafanov is in Erbil, Iraq for us this morning. Lucy, thanks for being there. Tell us what you are seeing. We know you just returned from one of the refugee camps. Set the scene for us there.
That's right, Kristen. We were in an area just about 12 miles east of Mosul, and let me set the scene for you. Hundreds of people clogging the roads, trying to register their families. It gets very hot in the daytime, freezing at night, a cloud of dust that clings to absolutely everything. Now, these folks have fled with literally nothing but the clothing on their backs in some cases. They need assistance with food, shelter, water, just about everything. Aid agencies have had time to prepare. I've covered quite a few refugee camps in my time. The conditions here are quite good, but this is still relatively speaking. And you have to keep in mind, these folks have survived nearly 2 years under brutal ISIS rule. They described torture, executions. We spoke to a bunch of women this morning who told us about these all-female ISIS brigades that paraded across the streets, that punished women, beat them in some cases for the most minor infractions. This is a traumatized population that is not happy to be stuck in a refugee camp with no prospect of returning home anytime soon. Many have families that are still trapped in parts of ISIS-held Mosul. They are effectively stuck there as human shields. And all the indications at this point, Kristen, is that this fight, as you mentioned in your intro, is not going to be coming to an end anytime soon. It is neighborhood by neighborhood, street by street. They're still fighting in East Mosul, and the real fight is going to be across the Tigris River in the west. That is where ISIS has retreated to, and that is where those thousands of human civilian shields are also trapped with them, Kristen.
Lucy, thank you for shedding a light on one of the most critical parts of the story there. Really appreciate it.